Oh, look at, see,
So right.
this is why shit like white people gonna white exist. I might be
slipping if I'm actually thinking you're acting different. Manic spitting sounds of manic depressant.
Maybe I'm tripping. Anyway, fans are more satisfied with Hamilton arriving. Yeah, we saw that. Quavo was trending. Why is Quavo trending? Another fire ad lib, I'm sure. He was on, yeah, that's right. He was on the Pop Smoke album. That's why he's trending. What else we got here? So yeah, boycott the NFL. I'm down to do that. I'm not sure who this person has died at age 57. I don't know who this person is. Father and trainer. Oh, wow. Khabib. I'm not going to butcher his last name. Passed away on Friday. Wow, that's a shame. If you don't remember, Khabib is the dude who beat the shit out of Conor McGregor, who might be another low-key racist. Just want to say that, but people just let him go. Five Guys is trending. Let's see here. Five Guys. When you go into Five Guys and you only see two guys, that's a good one. I don't know why it's from me when I see Five Guys is trending, but it's just people complaining about the price. People are complaining about Five Guys price. In-N-Out, getting ready to tweet In-N-Out is better than Five Guys. I'm going to be honest, I have no opinion on either one of these. I do like Five Guys, though. I still love your fries, though. Old job. I see. So people are comparing In-N-Out to Five Guys. Listen, I've never gone in and out of a Five Guys, so go figure. That's not true. I've been to Five. I had to have been to Five Guys. I can't be a self-proclaimed fat man and not have eaten Five Guys. Right? There's just no possible way. Ghilesne Maxwell. So Ghilesne Maxwell, you don't know. This is essentially Jeffrey Epstein's pimp, or the pimp. Well, not the pimp. I'm sorry. This is what Iceberg Slim would call, quote unquote, the bottom bitch, I think is what he called this. This is the chick, the female in the stable of prostitutes that a pimp has that would go and convince the other girls to allow him to pimp them, essentially. That's who Ghilesne Maxwell is. That is who she is for Jeffrey Epstein. And if you haven't been following this weird ass story, well, Jeffrey, it's not weird. It is weird, but Jeffrey Epstein is a pervert, okay, who raped a lot of young women. Ghilesne Maxwell is the bottom bitch who accrued all these young women for Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein somehow owned an island, which they called Sex Island or something like that, where he would have very powerful people go out here, guys like Bill Clinton apparently, and a bunch of other fucking people. People love the Clintons. Because that's, I mean, essentially the Clintons have been the subject. That's what people think the game of House of Cards is about, the Clintons in some way. Had mad powerful people at this island. She had accrued. No one really knows a whole lot about Jeffrey Epstein's life. It seems like he spent a lot of time falsifying credentials to get places, saying he was here and like Yale and he wasn't, and doing all these things, and kind of just faked it till he made it. And listen, I can relate to that, except the part where he's fucking underage girls against their will in some cases. I can't relate to that part. Or being tremendously rich, I cannot relate to that part. But faking it till you make it, I can relate to that one part. So anyway, the FBI just arrested her. People believe that Jeffrey Epstein to cooperate, as Epstein pal says Prince Andrew was concerned. Jeffrey Epstein supposedly committed suicide in prison. And there's a lot of questions about that because somehow there's no camera of like the camera goes off and the guards don't know. It's like a whole thing. People think that people have been linking Prince Andrew to having killed Jeffrey Epstein in prison, and that Ghilesne Maxwell seems to, I guess she's going to be cooperating. I guess she's going to be cooperating with the FBI maybe. I don't know. It's a whole fucking thing. Yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't know if she's cooperating or if she just got arrested. But there's a documentary on Netflix about this that you can watch. The documentary isn't, this is going to sound fucked up because you shouldn't say documentaries are good or bad when they're just reporting true stories. But in terms of the documentaries on Netflix that like are really, really good and like super like heavy and shit, this is not like really that good, but it is kind of disturbing as fuck and very informative. So if you want to know what's going on here, you can watch the story on there. It can give you, break down some of the stuff that's happening. But she was just arrested, so I guess that's good. We got another fucking predator off the street. More stuff about McCurry committing to Howard University. Good for him. Sneakers, trending with sneakers at. What's going on here? What's over here? Thinking I was going to cop this space hippies on sneakers. I see people were going to cop trash. That's a fake laugh, but I always find it funny. To buy any new shoes on the Nike sneakers app. Whatever. I guess, I don't know. I guess the sneakers app is having problems. I don't know. Some sneakers came out. I don't know. I love sneakers. I just can't afford being, that's what the space hippies are. I can't afford being into sneakers that much anymore. Who is Carol G? I know Carol B. That's Carol Baskin. Me vibing to enjoy yourself by Pop Smoke, then Carol G hops on. This for whoever Carol G is. Burner Boy for Carol G. Chef G, I see. So Carol G is some artist who is on this album and people don't like it. Okay. 4th of July, yeah, whatever, shouldn't be trending. Fuck it. Major sponsors. This is, here's the thing. Two things. This should have happened like mad long ago, because Redskins is mad racist. It's just mad racist. The Indians, again, also same thing with the Cleveland Indians. That should be changed. Here's the problem with this. It's good that it's happening. The problem is no one's asking for this. Do it, but don't think that you're doing this to calm down the mob. People want the murderers of black people to be held accountable, okay? And no one asked the Redskins to change their name. You should do this on your own, Daniel Snyder, you piece of shit. You should have been done this. Good that the companies are doing it, but the companies just showed up. This has been racist all along, and the companies had nothing to say. All of a sudden, black people are killed, and instead of holding the murderers accountable for those killings, they've decided to change the Redskins' name. Go fucking figure. Good that you're going to change it. It should not have happened right now. It should not have taken this fucking long, and don't think people are going to fall asleep because of this. Okay, that's what I'm just going to say. Please just please arrest the people who are killing black people, unarmed black people. That's all that they're asking for. All right, let's see over here, COVID-19. Let's go into hell real quick. Let's go into hell here for a minute. Coronavirus cases are peaking again. Yeah, I read this Bloomberg opinion thing. Yeah, I read this Bloomberg opinion thing. They have like they take a very weird stance. Seem to almost like it's peaking, but not really. And it's like, yeah, no, it seems like it definitely is peaking. But I think what they really want to mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Seems like what they're really kind of trying to say is like it's peaking, but because I think people know, people are being more careful. So I actually had this conversation with my tattoo artist yesterday because he's afraid they're going to get shut down again. Of course, I understand that. But I kind of think that they're going to keep like tattoo businesses, barbershops, salons, nail places. They're going to keep them open as long as you follow like those like specific guidelines. Whereas like you have to limit people in the shop and everyone has to be clean and all this stuff. But things like bars and restaurants, those are going to shut down, I think. You know what I mean? Because listen, day one of orange phase or yellow phase, whatever the fuck that was, whatever you call it. Day one of that phase, I saw people out at bars in a 30 by 30 space with 50 people and no masks. And these were like liberal people who knew that you were supposed to be wearing a mask. And here they are, no mask. So no surprise this shit is hitting the fan. You know what I mean? One, alcohol lowers your immune system. So you're out drinking and you're getting sick. Now, also, they said that they haven't been able to link any of these spikes back to the protest. And I find that hard to believe as well. And I am all for the protest. Please protest and destroy the whole city. It doesn't matter. Fuck the city. But I find it really hard to believe that none of these people got sick during the protest. You're telling me somehow millions, like millions of people are marching together, like thousands in groups, hand in hand. I understand a lot of them are wearing masks, but when they get, as we've been seeing, cops are fucking spraying them with tear gas, they pull their mask down and they're like all coughing and spitting up all over each other. And none of them got sick, you're saying, from the coronavirus? I think it's a little too on brand to say that. I understand why it's happening, because ultimately, I think what's happening is we're in a situation where we don't want to give like racist right-wing people any fucking excuse, because you know exactly that there's a bunch of them that are like, you see, cases are spiking right now because of the protest. But people are like, no, they're not spiking because of it. They're spiking because we opened too early. When I think that it's probably because of both. I keep seeing this like, well, none of them can be traced back to the protest. I just don't know how I don't know how we're tracing that. You know, we're not good at anything. We suck at everything in this country. And you're telling me we're somehow tracing people directly back to protest? No. He didn't get sick at the protest. He got sick at this bar. Like, we're sure about that? I don't know how we're sure about that. I just think it's because of both. You know what I mean? I just think maybe it's because of both. Maybe. I could be wrong, though. I'm wrong all the time. And that's what makes me right some of the time. That's why when I'm right, it seems so much bigger. When I'm right, that tells you something. Because I'm wrong all the time. So I just find it hard to believe that we're able to trace that accurately to say for sure it's not because of the protest at all. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's probably because of both. You know what I mean? Because in the end of the day, at the end of the day, the coronavirus, as people seem to have forgotten, the coronavirus is neither liberal nor conservative. Seems maybe like it just goes for people equally the same. It doesn't give a fuck what you are. So, you know, stupid conservatives wear stupid masks. You know what I mean? And people on my side, I don't know that it can't be traced to the protest. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, so cases are spiking again. We're fucked. All that to say that we're fucked. Also, I just had this thought. This 10,000 new COVID-19 cases in a single day. Jesus Christ. Now, there's going to be a bunch of people who are going to look at this. And I'm sure if I click on this, you're going to see a million people. And I don't want to go into the cesspool of people who are going to be like, oh, well, hospitals are being told to report COVID cases, even though someone might die of a heart attack. Well, listen, bitch. Listen, bitch. Asshole, stupid, motherfucker. Listen. When I say bitch, I'm talking to a man. I'm not talking to a woman because I don't call women bitches. Listen, bitch, man. If someone has a fucking heart attack and they had the flu, it's possible that the flu made them have a heart attack. Dickhead. So if they feel like COVID complicated their respiratory system in a way that caused their body to go into a cardiac arrest, then it's possible. You know who I'm not going to listen to? I'm not going to listen to John Smith, who finished high school with a 2.4 GPA and dropped out of college and doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Has an internet degree. And look, there are people, let me be clear, because guess what? I didn't have a 2.4 out of high school. I have far better GPA than that, but that's not the point. I did drop out of college. And a lot of the things I've learned is from researching on the internet. But I don't depend on memes to explain history to me. And I research everything I spread. You know what I mean? Not everything. I'm sure I fucked up, and I've fucked up a bunch of times. I'm sure recirculating shit that might not be completely true. But at this point, I don't recirculate anything that I haven't researched first. All right? And whatever dumb shit you're saying, whatever Joe Rogan half-baked theory you have from Elon Musk and the like, keep it to your stupid self. Okay? It's exhausting. It's exhausting. Oh, look at Z. This is why shit like white people gonna white exist. Now, I might be wrong. Let's look at these students here. I don't know if they're white. I mean, it's in Tuscaloosa County, Alabama, are throwing parties where infected people are urged to attend so others can intentionally contract the virus. They put money in a pot. So they're essentially doing a Deadpool with the coronavirus. Look, I'm not going to say whether these people are white or black. I can't decide. It's not surprising to me that everyone in this picture is white, though. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say they're white or black, but it doesn't really surprise me that everyone here in this picture is white. Except that I don't think any of the white people in Alabama look like this. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Wow, what a stupid fucking story I just read.
Yo. Won't catch me slipping if I'm actually thinking you're acting different. Mad experience sounds a manic depressing. Going through